this year, this city has come through a whole lot. And so today we come together united as one.
Happy Thanksgiving!
There is no way you can put on an event of this magnitude without sponsors, without some very generous sponsors. I'm not just talking about in dollars and cents, but I'm talking about in volunteers as well. A parade of this quality that matches anything that New York has ever seen, okay, cannot take place without people being very generous and giving to make this event possible.
I certainly want to thank HEB for being the title sponsor for this year. And then the exciting news is that we got 2 gold Olympic medalists with us. Simone Biles and Simone Manuel right here as the Grand Marshal. Thank you so very much for being here.
This is the 67th HEB Houston Thanksgiving Day Parade, and we're so proud to be the main sponsor. You know, we can't believe how many people turn out for this every year, and it's just so much fun to see how many different shapes, sizes, ethnicities of people show up in person, but even more so how many people watch it. It is a Thanksgiving tradition in Houston like none other. And we get the benefit not just from people who come to it, but the thousands of people who watch it on TV. And it doesn't just show today, they show repeats of it on TV, so you get the residual value of today, plus multiple watches of people who watch it in the coming weeks. I think if you think about Thanksgiving, sure it has to do with food, and that connects with HEB, but even more so it connects with family. The fabric of the city is really built around families and how the community connects across ethnicities, and really the community feels like one big family. And so that's why I think the Thanksgiving Parade really connects with so many different businesses.
An Air Liquide company is providing the helium for all of these fabulous balloons that we have out here today. We're supplying about 42,000 standard cubic feet of gas today. We've been out here pretty early this morning, and we're just ready to get started and get them all filled and flying. We are so proud to be here and to sponsor this parade. We are very much a community supporter, whether it's with the parade or other initiatives helping nonprofits around the city. So we just want to be a good corporate partner and a good citizen for our city.
REGENCY Houston downtown has been here since 1972. We house the Apache Bells every year, which is an exciting partnership too with them. It's a great spot for the high school kids, the band, the drill team to be able to come here, stay the night before, have their early 5 a.m. wake-up call, get some coffee at Einstein's, and be able to get to the parade in plenty of time. That's one of our favorite parts about being a sponsor and really creating those memories and those experiences for people for years to come, and that bring people back outside of the holidays as well.
Thanksgiving Day Parade is really not completely about name recognition. It's about giving back to the community, which does so much for all the businesses in Houston. Highland Village is celebrating nearly 60 years as Houston's landmark center, and we couldn't think of a better way to honor that milestone than joining the Thanksgiving Day Parade. It's one of the largest in the country. It's simulcast in 4 or 5 different states. It reaches millions of people. It's just a magnificent, magical, and incredibly fun-spirited event.
The city of Houston is open to business. I want people doing business in the city of Houston, and we have a tremendous story to tell. But if we don't tell it with every opportunity, you're not going to get the Super Bowls. You're not going to get those major events. We have to be a competitive city, and in order to be a competitive city, you have to have great civic events, and events like this Thanksgiving Day Parade is a part of it. So anything in large part that benefits the city will benefit your business. You just cannot lose, but you have everything to gain.
We really value the partnership the hotel does with the parade. It's been paid back tenfold.
to anyone who's interested in sponsoring the parade that it's a wonderful opportunity. We are a very diverse community, and that's not only with people, but also with the different kinds of companies that are here in Houston and headquartered here in Houston.
The city makes it easy. My goodness. We write a check. Today, basically, I had a handler who just moved me around to where I had to be. No muss, no fuss. It's a great time to come and see the parade. If you've never come see it, but even more so, come sponsor it. And I think you'll really be proud of what your investment does and the feeling that you have for your employees and for the rest of the community.
Highland Village signed on for 3 years, and the reason is because we believe that it's important to give back to the community. It's important to support every aspect of our incredible city. I would say to any other business that's considering doing something for our city to join the Thanksgiving Day Parade, because it is just truly one of the most magical events that we do all year.